landlord don't make sense. Call the fire. They do.
That we hopped out of a few moments later. So I just grabbed my bag, I threw my phone, I threw whatever else was right next to me, and then I hopped out, came back in to see if my cat was okay, and one of the guys that had come down, he's like, hey, what are you doing in here? The fire guy finally broke through, and he's like, yo, you gotta get out of here, there's gas. So I hopped out, and then I ran around, I heard a woman screaming, hopped the gate to see if everyone was okay. Thankfully, everyone seems like they're fine.
So you were visiting someone?
Yeah, I was visiting my grandfather.
What address?
1522. I think it's the door that's right there, actually.
And you heard how many? What did you hear?
I just heard not even an explosion. For me, in my experience in that moment, it didn't sound like an explosion. My room was just upside down. That's what it was. My piano's upside down. All my.
Did you smell something weird in the house, like gas leak?
It was
anything?
a smell of gas from earlier that my grandfather was talking about. So I think it was the boiler, but.
So it started in your house.
Yeah.
How many people, how many apartments in that house?
Just me and my grandfather inside of that apartment. But in this complex, like I can't tell you how many people, but it seems like everyone is okay and everyone's animals are okay.
Can you describe the experience when you heard the explosion and you watched through the window? What went through your mind?
I wasn't even thinking. It took me maybe 20 seconds to even think jacket, because I had got up. Took me a second just to orient myself, look around the room, what's going on, take account. I heard people talking. My first instinct is to burst open the door. That's what I did. I burst open the door.
You went like disoriented?
Not really, just focused on my grandfather. Burst open the door, I'm like, hey, are you okay? He's like, okay, I'm okay. And then I start looking, I hear voices, I hear people screaming sort of through the walls, because there are holes in the walls, mind you. The ceiling is collapsed, and there are holes that I'm looking and hearing people's voices. I'm trying to see if there's like, I don't know, a kid in the rubble or something like that, because that's where my mind goes. Maybe I've seen too many movies, I don't know. But
what was the distance between you and the explosion?
Me and the explosion, maybe 20 feet, 20, 30 feet.
So it was right under you?
From where I think it exploded. No, right next to me. I don't know why that apartment took most of the blow. The direction of the blow must have happened that way. But the location of what I think was the boiler is not more than 30 feet from where I was.
So you actually
sitting.
didn't see anybody come out of the house that exploded? You didn't see anybody?
I hopped out the window. I ran around the whole complex, and then when I hopped on the other side, it looked like everyone else more or less had evacuated by now.
So it was a house next to yours, not yours?
It was a middle way, so it's in the hallways where the boiler is located. So in that intersection is where the explosion.
Because there are multiple houses connected to that boiler.
Yep.
Okay. What?
Sorry about that. 10 seconds.
Good, how are you, bro? Get anything good here? I was gonna get ready for bed.